what inspired me to become an artist, how I eventually started thinking of myself as an artist. Uh, I think a lot of people think that there's a plan. Like I had a plan, a business plan. Couldn't be farther from the truth. I had no business plan. I was mostly working on rebellion, really. I started doodling, probably like most kids do, doodling in school on notebooks, on paper, on whatever I could get my hands on, mostly because I had a lot of things going on when I was in grade school, middle school, even high school. Things that I'll get into at a later time, but just know that I was highly distracted, and I was probably, and to this day, probably have ADD. I was never diagnosed with it, but I do have some attention issues, and those doodles kept me focused on things other than what I had going on in my life at the time, from moving around. My mom's job had us moving around quite a bit, to having to adjust to new schools, bullies, dealing with bullies, and all that entailed. Um, but essentially, we got to a point where, I was old enough. We were probably living in, I don't know, South Miami somewhere, and my mom was like, we should start thinking about college, and I'll help you go to college, but you can choose whatever you want to do, but not art. Which was like, like a slap in the face, like the one thing that I think that I wanted to do. And she wasn't saying that to be cruel. She was saying it from a standpoint of predictability, of that being an artist is a hard life. It's not. There's no steady income. There's no benefits, generally speaking. Other than soul benefits, but no benefits that most people need in order to go through life.